Boys and girls, this morning we're going to, I think, finish our book, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, Chapter 29, The Other Children Go Home. We must go down and take a look at our little friends before we do anything else, said Mr. Wonka. He pressed a different button and the elevator dropped lower. And soon, Charlie and Grandpa Joe and Mr. Wonka were hovering just above the entrance gates to the factory. Looking down, Charlie could see the children and their parents standing in a group just inside the gate. I can only see 3, he said. Who's missing? I suspect it's Mike TV, Mr. Wonka said. But he'll be coming along soon. Do you see the trucks? Mr. Wonka pointed to a line of gigantic covered vans parked nearby. Yes, Charlie said. What are they for? Don't you remember what it said on the golden ticket? Every child goes home with a lifetime supply of candy. There's one truckload for each of them, loaded to the brim. Aha, Mr. Wonka went on. There goes our friend Augustus Gloop. Do you see him? He's getting into the fire truck with his mother and into the first truck with his mother and father. Is he all right? Asked Charlie. Even after going up that awful pipe? He's very much all right, said Mr. Wonka. He's changed, said Grandpa Joe. He's thin as a straw. Well, he got pressed into a pipe, don't you remember? And look, there goes Violet Beauregard. It seems as though they've managed to de-juice her. I'm so glad. And how healthy she looks. Much better than before. But she's purple in the face, said Grandpa Joe. So she is, said Mr. Wonka. Oh, there's nothing we can do about that. Good gracious, said Charlie. Look at poor Veruca and Mr. and Mrs. Salt. They're simply covered with garbage. I think they got the best end of the deal. At least you can wash the garbage off, right? Good. And here's Mike TV, said Grandpa Joe. Good heavens. What have they done to him? He's over 5 feet tall and thin as a wire. They overstretched him on the gum stretching machine, said Mr. Wonka. Very careless. How dreadful for him, said Charlie. Nonsense, said Mr. Wonka. He's very lucky. Every basketball team in the nation will be offering him a contract. But now, he said, it's time that we left these 4 silly children. I have something very important to talk to you about, my dear Charlie. Mr. Wonka pressed another button, and the elevator sprung upwards into the sky. So I was mistaken, boys and girls, because Chapter 30 is Charlie's Chocolate Factory. And we'll read that tomorrow. Have a great day, boys and girls. Have a great day, Paloma. There she is.